ASMR Gaming News. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to ASMR Gaming News. Please hit that like button, sit back, relax, and let's begin. So, we have a lot of interesting video game news this week to talk about, so let's just jump right in with the Fortnite news. So, Fortnite finally got its long-awaited big update this week. For those that don't know, Fortnite developers kind of took a little break shortly around Christmas, and they were only really updating some glitches or bugs with the game, but they weren't really adding any new content or as much content as you would expect, because they were kind of taking it easy after Christmas vacation, January, all that stuff. So this week, a long-awaited update came out for Fortnite. They brought back a ton of unvaulted weapons, so a lot of vaulted weapons are now unvaulted. I should say it that way, it's much clearer. But yeah, stuff like the P90 SMG is back. They brought back a lot of unique stuff, kind of like the shadow bombs are back. They brought back the suppressed pistol. The heavy sniper rifle is back, so people are super excited about those. And depending where you are on the map, you can actually get special exotic weapons that they've kind of added to the game right now. There's like an exotic P90, exotic heavy shotgun. There's an exotic, I believe, red dot assault rifle, and what else? A shotgun. Oh, and then there's like a regular SMG. So there's like a bunch of exotic special weapons that they've kind of added to the game as well. And of course, you'll still find most of the weapons that existed this season already. Now, additionally, with all this stuff, you would think that would be it, but no, Fortnite actually fixed a bunch of glitches and bugs people were having. There was a lot of bugs that needed to be fixed in Fortnite. Emotes, for example, they were kind of broken for a while. You could not emote when you got a victory royale. Now that's kind of fixed, so if you emote when you get a victory, you can still, kind of dance, choose your favorite emote, so that's great. Additionally, stuff like running and then quickly sliding, that would actually cause a kind of screen shake glitch a month ago. That's kind of fixed now. So a lot of little things have been fixed, so people are very happy about that, especially the pro players. But there's one special thing that they added with this update, and that is the kind of most wanted mode. So Fortnite kind of has a special mode right now. It's only going to be around for I think 2 weeks or something, but essentially this is a special Fortnite mode where you basically want to raise your wanted level, and you do that by basically going around getting kills. I believe taking weapons for yourself from vaults or from other people kind of increases your wanted level depending what you're carrying and what you're doing. So yeah, and you can basically earn special cosmetic items the higher you go in your most wanted level ranks. So for example, right now, if you're playing every single day, you're getting kills, you're opening the vaults, you're taking weapons and loot and things like that, you'll eventually start gaining levels outside of your Fortnite games, and you can use your kind of heat, most wanted heat level to purchase special things on the Fortnite most wanted section of the lobby. There's a special tab where you have to do quests and challenges, and you can unlock, spray sprays and emotes, and, well, not emotes, you can unlock sprays, back blings, skins, stuff like that. So definitely worth doing. I did a couple of them, but still need to play a lot more. So yeah, really, really cool mode. Honestly, I've been enjoying it. All you gotta do is just keep fighting players, keep getting eliminations, and you gain kind of like stat bonuses every time you get a kill. Your movement gets faster. So, for example, if you find a player that has like 10 kills or 15 kills, they're going to be able to run and move much, much faster. And apparently, during fights, you'll like regenerate health or things like that. Lots of really cool stuff in this mode. Highly recommend checking it out. It's called, Fortnite Most Wanted. It's kind of like the default mode right now. It replaced the regular Battle Royale unless you're playing, arena mode. So that's kind of huge right now for a lot of Fortnite players. So that's what everyone has kind of been playing this week. Super, super cool. Hope we get more updates like this for Fortnite in the future. Next, we got a release date for Bendy and the Dark Revival. So I know Bendy is pretty popular on YouTube. A lot of people, even on the channel, probably are fans of this kind of like series, this franchise. For those that don't know, there was like Bendy and the Ink Machine, I believe is what the first game was called, and this one is the newest, latest game called Bendy and the Dark Revival. This game is officially going to be launching on the 1st of March on Xbox, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5. So the PC version already came out, so if you play on PC, there's nothing to worry about. But the console version is actually coming out in less than a month. So that game's going to be releasing. The price is going to be $30. So yeah, $30. It's being published by Rooster Teeth Games. I'm sure some of you maybe know of Rooster Teeth. They're kind of like a big YouTube channel network now. Kind of crazy how far they've come. But yeah, Bendy and the Dark Revival, first person kind of like survival horror game. It's the highly anticipated sequel to the game that I mentioned previously, Bendy and the Ink Machine. Kind of a creepy, scary game. Very, very popular. A lot of Let's Players on YouTube, Twitch have been playing this game on PC. So yeah, if you wanted to try out the console version, that finally got a release date this week, so a lot of people are excited about that. Next, we got some bad news about Multiversus. So, let me know in the comments if any of you remember Multiversus, game that came out last year. If you remember it, cool. It seems like everybody has forgotten about this game because a kind of like report came out this week, and it said that the player base for Multiversus is down like 99% since launch. So there's like a super small amount of people still playing Multiversus online. Let me pull up the exact number right here for everybody, but oh my goodness, this game, a lot of people have been telling me, yo, Multiversus died, and I didn't want to believe anybody because I was like, no, come on, there's still people playing that. But now I saw the news. So basically, somebody did a test just a couple days ago, like literally just a couple of days ago. It's like a video game tracking website that checks how many people are online playing a game, and in like the last few days, the highest amount of people playing Multiversus was around 700 people, and that's in the entire world. So in the entire world, only about 700 people were playing Multiversus online. And back when it first launched, it had like almost like a 250,000 people online or something crazy like that. Even a couple of months ago, there was like stuff saying there was like 100-something thousand people, like 100,000. So this is crazy. This game, I don't know what happened. Honestly, I have a theory. I think I think it was the monetization of the game that kind of killed it. The game was awesome, everybody wanted to play it, but here's one thing that they did wrong. The only way you could basically play more characters after you unlocked, your initial character was basically by paying money and buying that character. And, I ended up buying like the special edition version of the game so I could have a bunch of characters, but a lot of people absolutely hated that because, like, the game's free. Why can't the characters be free? You gotta pay for every single character. People did not like that, and then additionally, if you wanted to buy stuff for those characters, you'd have to pay as well. A lot of people did not like that, so I think that kind of killed the game a little bit, because it was fun. People wanted to play more, but you really had to pay money in order to play different characters and have fun, so I think a lot of people just dropped the game. So that's crazy. Honestly, it's a little bit sad, because Multiversus was kind of fun. I remember playing it a bunch on the channel. I have a couple of videos up, but yeah, super sad how that, ended up. But over here we got some great news for Sonic fans. Oh my goodness, we keep getting great news for Sonic. Sonic Frontiers, we got more numbers, sales numbers, and basically Sega is just like rejoicing out here. They're ecstatic, they're super happy. Sega has been saying that Sonic Frontiers greatly exceeded their expectations in terms of sales. So I think Sega was expecting the Sonic game to sell okay, but instead this is like one of the best-selling Sonic games in recent times, and a lot of people have been praising this game. It's been getting great reviews, and I'm really happy because I hope this means we get more kind of Sonic games like this, just even better, like more polished. Like, I want Sonic Frontiers 2 to come out and be an even more polished, amazing Sonic experience. Like, I want them to take everything they learned in this game and give us an amazing sequel, and it looks like that's exactly what they're gonna do. So basically they sold about 3 million copies of Sonic Frontiers so far. Who knows, by the end of this year it could be a lot more, but looks like a lot of people bought this Sonic game, and 3 million is a lot, considering there's a bunch of like even popular Nintendo games that only get like 1 million copies sold. So 3 million for Sonic, huge deal. Sega was not expecting that. I think it's like double the amount that they were expecting, possibly, for like the whole year. So yeah, they're very happy, and they're telling all their earnings and investors. Basically, they had like a special earnings report, and they told all their investors that they're like really happy and, pleased with the sales and stuff. So that's great. Love hearing good news like that. Let's see, what else do we got here? So there is a rumor that Sony is planning on making like wireless looking like AirPods for the PlayStation 5. So this is kind of interesting. So I'm sure a lot of you already know what Apple AirPods are. They're basically like wireless earbuds, that Apple makes for your phones or any other kind of like Bluetooth devices, and they're extremely popular. Well, it looks like Sony is trying to make something very similar to that for the new PlayStation 5. So there's rumors circulating. I'll post some of like the screenshots and things up here on the screen, but yeah, honestly, I would actually like to see that. Sony's really good at what they do, so if they actually end up making some kind of like wireless earbuds that look like AirPods for the PlayStation 5, I honestly might consider picking it up. Apparently they were trying to make these for the new PlayStation VR 2 and the upcoming PlayStation 5 console. They wanted to give like, better mobility, something easier to use that doesn't have a ton of cables, like a wired headphone or headset. So yeah, definitely can see Sony doing this. Nothing is confirmed though, but people said that they have seen it and that it is being made right now, according to some insiders. So honestly, I think it's definitely gonna happen. It might just take a couple months or something before we get an official announcement from Sony about it. But I think I would definitely like that. Let's see. We have another rumor about a new Pokemon game. So there is a Pokemon Together website that has come up, and this website has a lot of Pokemon fans kind of guessing about something, and a lot of people are rumoring or saying that this is kind of like hinting at a possible new Pokemon mystery dungeon game. So basically, if you don't know, there's a special kind of Pokemon Together website that was launched kind of to celebrate Pokemon, and so people on this website have been looking through all the different like hashtags and screens and things like that, and some people have gone even as far as to look at the site's source code, and what they found was Spike Chunsoft. And for those that don't know, this is a company that has worked with Pokemon before to develop the mystery dungeon games, and a lot of people were like, wait a second, does this mean we might be getting a new mystery dungeon game? So that's all. Nothing has been announced, but Pokemon fans are usually really quick to see if something is going on, so a lot of people picked up on this and started talking about this. So it's just a rumor, nothing's confirmed, but we might be getting a new Pokemon mystery dungeon, so had to mention that. Let's see. So next we got some news for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 / Warzone 2's Season 2. Now that's a lot of twos. Basically, a launch trailer came out this week, kind of showcasing all the new stuff. It's officially out right now. I think it launched on like the 15th, so that was like just a few days ago. But yeah, new season for Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 has launched. A bunch of new content. Been hearing good things about Warzone right now after the new update. I gotta try it out. But I have been hearing bad things from Modern Warfare 2 fans. All my Call of Duty friends have been telling me that, you know, they only care about Warzone now. It seems like Modern Warfare is not getting any updates or updates that the fans want. People are saying that all like the development time and money is mostly going into Warzone. So I can't really say if that's true or not, because I'm not a huge, Call of Duty player, fan, or whatever. I play the games from time to time, but I'm not really sure what's going on right there with development of the new updates and things. But people are saying they're kind of disappointed with the updates they've been getting. Not a lot of content is what I'm hearing, but so far what I've heard about Warzone 2's new kind of like season is pretty positive, so gotta jump back in and check that out. I think they added like a bunch of new stuff. And we got a rumor that a new Final Fantasy Tactics style game might be getting made, basically. Someone over at Square Enix put out something saying that the development team that made Final Fantasy Tactics is working on a new game. So fans and journalists in the game industry immediately took this as meaning like, oh, if they're working on something, it has to be a remake of Final Fantasy Tactics or something like that. Now, nothing has been confirmed. We have no idea what they're working on. But honestly, I would love a new Final Fantasy Tactics game, either a sequel or an HD remake of the first game. I know a lot of people would love that. But yeah, looks like something might be happening with Final Fantasy Tactics. Nothing's confirmed, but that would be great. I like tactical and strategy RPGs sometimes, so that would be really nice if we get some news about that. And let's see, final piece of news. So PlayStation Plus Premium on PlayStation 5 is going to be adding some classic PlayStation 1 games to their lineup this next week. And the games are The Legend of Dragoon, so Legend of Dragoon, and Wild Arms 2. Now, these are just amazing classic PlayStation 1 RPGs that have never really been re-released, except outside of like the PlayStation 4. I mean, PlayStation 3 actually, PS3. So it's been many, many years. Apparently, these games are going to get added on February 21st onto the PlayStation Premium Classics library. And if you don't have a premium subscription to get access to that library, you can just purchase the game separately if you want those. So this is pretty cool. I'm a big fan of like the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, kind of like old Sony RPGs, and The Legend of Dragoon is definitely a very, very good game. So really happy to see that again, and Wild Arms 2, so I might have to actually buy those. Excited to see that. Hopefully it means that maybe in the future we get a new game or something. But yeah, that's kind of it for the video game news this week. So thank you all for listening, for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. So long.